Welcome to another episode of What Are Those, the show that explores the art of sneaker culture. I'm your host, Adam Butler, back with another episode. So thank you so kindly for being here. Dope guest today, man. It's always a dope guest, right? We always got dope guests here. I think you all know to expect that, right? But I still am super excited to talk to all of them. And this person is definitely somebody I was looking forward to speaking to. But before I introduce him, I do have to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? Subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the podcast, share that stuff, do that stuff. You know the drill. It helps out, all right? Okay, so David Haygood is on the show today, man. He is a jack of all trades when it comes to men's fashion and fashion just in general. He's a fashion coach. He's a fashion architect. He's a personal shopper. He's a sneakerhead. He's got a lot of knowledge. He was a great conversation, man. And we even got a little DC convo in there, which I appreciate. All right. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it, my man. David Haygood is in the building. Let's go. David, what's good?
What's good, my brother? What's good?
Coolin', man. I see the collection behind you, so we're gonna definitely get into that.
Yeah, it's just a little piece of it, man.
Just a little something.
Yeah,
Right. I know that's right, man. I was telling you off mic, man. I always respect like brothers in this space. I had my man Destin on here last week, and we were just talking about like that kind of like you look good, you feel good thing, you feel good, you look good thing, man. And
exactly.
To me, it's important to see like black men feeling good, looking good, representing,
Exactly. Yes.
in that way, man. Let's get to the beginning, man. How did you get started in this space? How did you become, a stylist and inspiration in this space?
Well, like I said, it all started, man, when I was young. In our culture, sneakers and fashion was always the thing. You would see the rappers or the basketball players or the East Bay and be like, man, I had that piece and everything. So, as you get older and go through high school and everything, and I just feel like it's just natural, man. When I was younger, my grandparents and mom used to let me pick my own clothes out. It wasn't like, oh, you wearing this. They let me kind of be creative. So as I got older, that progressed. And like I said, I always help my brothers and people like, hey, should I wear this with this? And my wife was like, you should tap into that. You're really good at that. That's your calling. And around the pandemic, man, so I started my styling company, and man, it's been pretty good, man.
Yeah. So I'm interested in that, right? Because I asked this question on social a few weeks ago about can style be taught, right? And I've been asking a lot of people this, I found that it's become more of a complex question than I really
Yeah.
anticipated, right? It's like there's a lot of philosophy behind it, right?
Yeah.
You kind of do that for a living, right? Like so.
Yeah.
So tell me, one, do you think style can be taught? And if so, how?
I think it can, and it can. Certain parts can and certain parts can't. So like when I style a client, I always get to know them as a person, their day to day, and I never try to make them dress like me.
Right.
I always make sure they're comfortable, it fits their body type. Now, we all draw inspiration from other things, even me from, you can take inspiration. Okay, I like that piece, but I'm gonna put my own twist to it. You know what I mean? So when I'm styling a person, they might, oh, I like the outfit you. They're like, okay, so we're gonna do something like that, but it's still gonna be you.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like style it can be taught. Some people just got it, but it's just like with anything. We can teach you how to shoot a basketball. We can teach you how to throw a pass. It can be taught, but then some people just have that naturally. That was like, no matter what you do, it's like, dang, he just got it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like Steph Curry. You can shoot threes all day, but nobody can ever shoot it like him. And that's okay. You can still be great. You can still be taught the mechanics, your base and all that and follow through. But at the end of the day, it's just you kind of have it or you don't, which is okay. You can be taught.
Yeah. No, and I think about that, right? Like fashion being like expression, right?
Yes.
And a lot of times people think of fashion, they think like, oh, okay, like you said, I have to look at someone else and I have to try to dress like them. I have to like, and that's when you end up looking kind of like, you look kind of goofy, you know what I mean? So, for lack of a better term. So again, as a style coach, again, is it like what's the process when you meet somebody and you go, okay, I'm coming to you. I'm like, yo, I want to. First off, why do you find that most clients are coming to you and saying, I need a style coach?
I feel like it's mainly because they see the way I dress and everything. It's like, man,
Mhm.
you be fly, bro. Like, how do you find that in your color combo and color palette? And it's
Mhm.
just like, as men, some men are too prideful.
Yeah,
You see a guy like if I'm out, I said, bro, that hat fly. You fly today. I like your shoes.
yeah,
I don't have no
yeah.
problem complimenting another guy, but some men are so prideful that they
Hmm.
don't want to do that. But a lot of clients come to me and be like, hey, bro, you got it, man. I want to get fly like you. I want to do, but like I
Mm,
said, okay, bro, what's something you want to wear that you're scared of, a color or a style
mm,
that I tell you got to take risks, baby steps.
yeah,
You don't got to go full out
yeah,
crazy, change your style, but just
yeah.
incorporate little things, different styles, colors, play with patterns like that until you
Hmm.
get comfortable. Like I tell everyone, confidence is the best accessory to any outfit
Yeah,
because you can
yeah.
have on a $10,000 outfit. If you're not confident, the room it shows.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
know what I mean? So I tell all my clients, be confident in what you wear. Even
Yeah,
if you like, I don't know, you walk in the room like you got on $1 million. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah. So what do you think there's like that men, especially black men, are starting to be more open to being like stylish and looking at like clothes as like wearable art or like expressing
Yeah.
themselves through their clothes? You think a shift has happened?
Yeah, I feel like just the whirlwind is more acceptable to things like, the
Mm,
guys painting their nails and
yeah,
wearing the sheer shirts and because you got to think back in the 70s, the eyes they wore the bell bottoms with the shirts
yeah,
open. It was acceptable, but then we got to
yeah,
where we grew up with the hip hop hard 90s. You had the sag baggy clothes,
yeah,
but now just the world we're in now, and the younger kids, that generation under us, they don't care. They're going
yeah,
to express themselves through their fashion, through their music,
yeah,
and I kind of feel like everyone is just taking on that, like, you know what, I'm gonna just do me
yeah,
mentality, which I
yeah,
love it. Being into fashion, I love it. Express
yeah,
yourself because,
yeah.
like, fashion is a style of art.
Yeah, I got into a huge debate with a friend of mine. He probably watching this, and he gonna probably call me and get talking. But like, it was just this picture of Donald Glover, and it was like a '70s party.
Yeah.
In fact, it was a Studio 54 party,
Uh huh.
and everybody was dressed all like you were dressed in the disco era or whatever.
Yeah.
Ladies to be this your man, you know what I mean? Because
Uh,
I'm a big Donald Glover fan, and we
right.
got into a back and forth about like fashion and how men are dressing now. And this isn't necessarily something he said, so I'm taking him out of it now.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it reminded me of how people are like, yeah, people, men are starting to kind of lose masculinity because they're starting to like wear colors and do this or express themselves in different ways. But I
Right.
always go back to like, yo, your pops is walking around with the, you know what I mean, with the with the Ozzy Brothers suit on, with the
The bell bottoms with the stacks.
yeah. With the stack joints. Yeah. So I do think like it's not so much that I feel like we kind of getting back to our roots
Yeah.
more than anything,
Hmm.
and like and you mentioned hip hop. Hip hop is expressing itself more because the genre is grown. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
just like it's cool to just see stuff like this and to see again black men in the space navigating other black men to express themselves. Tell me about some of the reaction to your work, man. Like, you put a lot of stuff out there,
Hmm.
a lot of cool fits.
Hmm.
What's been the reaction to it since you started your business and since you really started working like social media?
Man, it's been a lot of love, man. Like genuine love. Like I met a lot of dope people, you know,
Yeah,
through Instagram posting, yourself included. Man, like a lot of like
yeah,
friends from out of state, man. And different brands have reached out. I've worked with, man. It's been a
mm,
blessing, man. It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
you just gotta just if there's something you want to do, just go for it, man. Because you never like
yeah.
my motto, my slogan for my company is you never know who's watching, and that's true.
Mm,
You
mm,
never know.
mm,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? So you always want to be on point and make sure when they do see you, oh, okay,
yeah,
he ain't nothing to play with. But
yeah.
but it's been all love, man.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, man. And again, you do it up on there. So let's talk about sneakers, man. You got all the sneaks behind you, right?
Yeah.
You're sitting behind a mountain of sneakers from people that just listening to this is not watching on YouTube, right? Sitting behind a mountain of sneakers. Where does sneakers play in, and how does sneaker culture play into general fashion sense?
Man, it's a big part.
Mm,
It's a big part, man, because it's just like I come in Sunday like, man, what shoe do I want to wear? I ain't wore this shoe in a
mm-hmm,
while. And
mm-hmm,
then some days I build off my shoe. Some days I like, oh, it just is this pant gonna lay right on this shoe? So
yeah,
sneaker plays a big part. Is it gonna match the hat? This accent gonna
mm-hmm,
hit with the Nike sign? So
right.
it's a very vital part in putting a look or outfit together.
Mm-hmm. The trend of sneaker culture, and I'm using the word trend on purpose because
Yeah.
I don't view it as a trend, but it did become trendy, right? You mentioned
Yes.
the pandemic. We all
Yeah.
know, if you're in sneaker culture, we all know how the resellers went real crazy during that time.
The Last Dance shot
Last
everything.
Dance changed
Yeah.
everything, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was a sneakerhead for a minute. So now the trend of sneaker culture is dying in many people's eyes, and now it seems like there's a sentiment to be anti sneaker culture now. Right now, we wear loafers, we wear this, which is ultimately fine. But
Well,
do you think that's a good thing that like sneaker culture has become less trendy
yes.
over the past couple of years?
I love it, man, because now it's like back in the day
Mm-hmm.
when the releases was on Wednesday and people would
Yeah,
leave school and come back to lunch with the Jordans on. People
yeah,
don't
yeah,
remember
yeah,
days when you
yeah,
could go in there 2 weeks later and get the Jordan. The Jordans was sitting.
yeah,
I actually like right now. I love the state that the sneaker culture is in with things sitting and everything because you got to think it was before. Oh man, they ain't making enough. They ain't making
yeah,
enough. Then they make
yeah.
enough, and everybody is sitting because it's just human nature. You just want to be exclusive and you want what you can't have.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
So it's the same thing with sneakers.
Yeah,
It's not limited, not a collab. People, man, I don't want it. But the
yeah,
guys my age and older, like I said, I'm 36, so I love it. I can go
yeah,
in 2 weeks later and grab a pair of Jordans or
yeah,
Nikes or retro kicks that's coming back. I love it, man. So
yeah,
it's just I don't want to say, well, like I said, trendy kind of
mhm,
newcomer sneakerheads. Like, man, that's sitting, that's
yeah,
trash. I love it going on
yeah.
sale.
I love
Give me
it too.
all of
Yeah,
it.
I love it too. The term brick used to drive me crazy. Those bricks. I'm like, so what? Like, to
Right.
me, now that it's less trendy and you actually starting to see truly stylish people
Hmm.
rocking sneakers, and it's almost challenging now, right? Because the aesthetics have changed. We're a lot baggier than we were, like say, like even 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We're wearing more colors. We're challenging
Mhm.
ourselves, and I'm talking about just like fellas right now, black
Yeah.
men and men just across the board. It's not just
Mhm.
black men, but just men across the board are starting to challenge themselves more with more colors and more palettes and just different looks, different fits, things like that. I
Right.
feel like the sneaker has become a bigger accessory piece, right? Because you get to really try. Like it was, let's keep it a buck. Like not, and again, if this is what you rock, this is what you rock. I wear this, you know, on a regular basis, especially when it's cold. Like a hoodie, jeans, sneaker.
Yeah.
That's an essential uniform, right? That's
That's true.
cool,
Yeah.
right? But when you say I got to rock it with, let me put on a suit, and not even just a suit. Let me put on like a baggier suit, right? Let me see how that works out, right? Let me try to rock it out with a different type of pants. Maybe they flare at the bottom. Maybe they do
Right.
something different, right? Let me try to match it up. I feel like nowadays it's even more fun to be a sneakerhead because you get
Yeah.
to really challenge yourself. Some of the silhouettes are wilder than they used to be. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Some of the collabs are wilder than they used to
Yeah.
be. So I feel like it's just kind of like really fun to be a sneakerhead right now.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. It is.
Yeah, yeah, man. And I like I said, I love this type of stuff, man. Talk to me about the first sneaker you bought.
That I bought with my own money that I can remember.
Yeah.
Let me see. The first sneaker I bought with my own money. I think it's my birthday. I can't remember how old I was. It was the Barclays, the black,
Oh,
white, and
yeah,
purple. Yes. I remember I went and got a haircut and my
yeah,
mama picked me up from the barbershop. So you can go to the mall, you pick whatever shoe. And I
yeah,
remember I had them Barclays, man.
yeah, yeah.
That's classic, man.
Yeah, and again, I like asking that question because we like in the same age range, about
Yeah.
5 years, right? So we've been in the
Yeah.
same bucket, basically,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And I like hearing that because a lot of stuff is retro. And now I was at a party recently. My best friend was having a party for his daughter, actually, who was graduating from college, and we all came over, whatever. And one of the young boys had on the Barclays, And my man called me over there. Was like, "Look, Adam, look at what he got on.
Uh-huh.
Remember we used to go get those?" I was like, "Oh yeah, man." The stuff just comes back, just
Yeah,
like fashion in general, man. You
everything.
know, and so yeah, I just it's cool to think about like that first sneaker, and then to think about where you are now in
Right.
fashion and sneakers. You know what I mean? I know you work with Rejuvenator. I know you got like brand deals and things like that.
Uh-huh.
How did you come about? How did you get to the point where you were working with Rejuvenator?
Well, actually, they reached out, man, and they emailed me and said they've been watching my content. And, they
Yeah,
love what I was doing, and they would love to work with me and do
yeah,
some things to help push their latest products. And like I said, man, it's just a blessing. Like I said, you never know who's watching. Like I don't have the biggest following. I mean, I got maybe 2,800 followers on Instagram, but I always tell people, don't let that discourage you because you never know who's watching. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
out of those 2,800 followers, it
mm,
might be 1,500 that really rock
yeah,
with you. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Because you can have
yeah,
100,000 followers, but if only 100 people really care, they just follow because it's trendy. It
yeah,
doesn't matter. And I appreciate
yeah,
everyone that follow me. If people, you know, message me, I make sure I engage right back. I appreciate it, bro, and it's all genuine.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, they just reached out to me, said they've been watching my content, love what I was doing, and wanted to work with me. So it was like I said, it's a blessing, man.
That's really dope, man. I know a lot of people get into the content game, and
Hmm.
again, we talked about what happened during the pandemic, and
Right.
people really saw cool people doing cool things. We were all sitting at home. Hey,
Boy.
why not start a YouTube? Why not start a,
Yeah.
why not try to be an influencer in this way, that way? I feel like now that we're in 24, like, the strong have survived, right?
Right.
We kind of filtered out the weak for lack of a better term. Um, there's authenticity in your work, even though you've had a brand reach out to you because of your work. Do you feel like the authenticity of what you do, representing yourself, representing your family, even on your
Right.
on your page, right? You're a black man, you're a father, you're a man, you're a married man, you're a family man, right?
Exactly.
Do you feel like the authenticity plays a big part in your brand, and does it reflect in your style?
Yeah. Because I'm a big believer in that because I'm always gonna be me. If
Yeah,
I'm only gonna wear it if I like it, and I'm
yeah,
gonna wear what I like. I don't care what. No, I dress for me. I don't
yeah,
dress for anyone else.
yeah.
So you might not think like, "Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know about." That's fine. I like it, and that's for anybody out there listening. Wear what you like. Don't
Right.
dress for no one but you. You know what I mean? Like I said, fashion is an expression.
Mhm.
It's a art. So you're not gonna tell an
Yeah.
artist, "Oh, don't paint that on there. Don't use that color." No,
Right.
let me express how I want it. My outfit is my canvas, and I'm gonna do it how I want to. You can either appreciate it or you don't, and that's fine. It's all subjective, just like music, anything.
Yeah. My outfit is my canvas. I like that one, man. I
Yeah,
like that a lot. All right, before we begin to wrap this thing up, man, again, you sit behind all those sneaks right now. What's your go-to pair right now, man? I know you got a lot of heat, and I seen the heat on your page, and I know that's probably a hard
my
question to answer. Even if you want to give me your top three right now, maybe that's a little bit easy. Your top three favorite pair in your collection right now.
top three favorite right now. I've been wearing my New Balance
It's hard,
1906 a
man.
lot.
You did.
It's so comfortable. I got the
Yeah,
collab they did with
yeah.
I think it's is it Sensei Boutique. I can't pronounce it, but
Mm,
they did a collab. I
yeah,
got those.
yeah.
Um, man, my Salehi Benberry Crocs. That's really my go-to.
Ooh, I got a pair of those. My mother-in-law was making fun of them the other day.
Yeah, I love them, man. They're
They are
stylish and
nice.
comfortable, man.
Yeah, they are real.
Yeah,
I wasn't a Croc guy at first, but I bought those and I was
yeah,
like, okay, I get it. I get
yep,
why my son walks around with Crocs all the time. I
yeah,
understand now. Yeah.
yeah. And then my third would probably be mm, my Stussy Penny Twos, the all black pair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, see, I like that. I like that. Which ones? Huh? Just the
yeah,
Stussy, just a little
yeah,
slight work.
yeah. Yeah. The Stussy Penny Two, the all black. I got
Yeah,
the tan pair too, but that all
yeah.
black, I love that one, man. It's
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Got a hell of a collection, man. I must
appreciate it.
say, man, it's cool to watch, bro. Before we let you go, man, just let them know where they can find you. And what you up to, man? What's coming up next for you?
Oh well, you can find me. My Instagram is Hey Good Looking 87. My last name is Hey Good, so I played off of that. Hey Good Looking. I was born in
Yeah,
87, so like
yeah.
I said, my Instagram is Hey Good Looking 87. My Hey Good Looking Styling is my other page.
Mm-hmm.
And what I got right now, well, I got another baby girl on the way, so that's my yeah, man.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, she'll
Girl
be here.
dad's in the building, bro.
Yeah, I got a
Congratulations.
16-year-old daughter. She'll be 17 in September, and I'm starting over. And
Yeah.
my new baby
Yeah,
girl will be here.
you go right back in there. Yeah.
Yeah, September
Yeah.
15th. So
Yeah.
that's been my
That's
main.
awesome, man. That's
Yeah, so
awesome.
I'm getting prepared for that, man. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna move some of these sneakers around and make room.
Yeah. There you go. Smart man. Smart
Yeah,
man. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful, man. That's
yeah.
beautiful, bro.
I got
Yeah.
a question for you, man. Before I go, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
you
What's up?
you 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 in the DMV area, right?
I am DC.
Oh, yeah, hey, I love y'all style, bro. Everybody talk about New York, LA, bro. Wale, one of my top 5 favorite rappers ever. And when
Shouts
I
out to
say
Wale.
he should have had a signature shoe before Kanye, Travis, bro, he single handedly brought the phones back.
Yes,
Nike
sir.
boots. He was wearing the SBs before all this. So I just want to give him his props in DMV. Y'all get busy. Trayvon Diggs,
Hey.
Stephon Diggs, Shy Glizzy. Boys get busy. Chico Bean. DMV boys get busy, man. New Balance, y'all been doing that.
Yeah,
Like
buddy.
I was telling somebody, I say back the hustlers back then was wearing New Balance instead of Jordans because that was
Yes,
$200
sir.
shoe. The
Yes,
990s,
sir.
them was
Yeah.
$200. So if you had them, you knew he was getting some money.
Yes, sir.
I'm in
Yes,
Indiana, the Midwest, and I know that.
hey, bro, that warms my heart, man. Thank you for that, bro. Like that's
Yeah,
first off, that's the real. That's going up. That's gonna be look. We go to two reels.
yeah,
We gotta do the DC one because that means a lot, man. That thank you, bro. Thank you for that, man.
yeah,
Because honestly, we here in the DMV, we kind of feel underappreciated sometimes. You know what I mean? Like we don't feel like people really give us our props on certain things,
right.
especially when it comes like to like even with Wale and the music and things like that. Like people don't, go all of that. Like sometimes we
Come
kind of
on,
feel
man.
like unrecognized, man. So
Nah,
that means a lot for somebody that
yeah, bro. I've been a
yeah,
Wale fan since mixtape about nothing, Nike boots,
yeah,
killing with Lady Gaga, all that, man. So, but the
nice,
DMV,
nice,
bro, y'all get busy, bro. I'm giving y'all flowers, man. Y'all get busy. So New York, LA, Chicago, DMV, right up there with all them big places, man.
recognize,
Yeah,
recognize, bro.
yeah,
Hey, thank you, man.
yes,
Thank
sir.
you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on. Hey,
Appreciate
come
it, man.
back, man. I'm gonna be hitting you up. We're gonna do
Yes, sir.
this again and
Anytime,
again, man. I appreciate
anytime,
you,
man.
brother. Thank you,
Yep.
man. Have a great one.
All right, you too, bro. Appreciate it.
Fascinating story from my man David, man. I really appreciate hearing stories like that. People that just sort of had a dream, went out there and chased it and got it and is making it work and making it happen in a very, very crowded space. To stand out in that space means something, man. So you're doing good things, brother. Continue what you're doing, man. Follow him, man. Follow him. Hey, good looking 87 as a clever name. Follow that man and support him. All right. Follow this channel. Follow me, MSR underscore Adam, MSR underscore Adam. Follow me. You know what it is. Support the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. All of those things are so needed and so important. And I appreciate everybody that's done it so far. All right. Mind your mental health. I say the same thing every week. Mind your mental health is super important. You got to do that. Stay on top of it. Mind your mental health. Mind your physical health. Equally as important, especially to my brothers out there. Do that. We need you. We need you here for a long time. All right. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. All right. And never forget. And please continue to be great. I'm up out of here. Peace.